Hi friends, welcome to Utterly Awesome Acres. My name's Melissa. Today we're in the kitchen, we're canning grape juice from a local vineyard with organic grapes. We're going to be using our steam juicer to can our grape juice, and I'm going to show you the process today. Using our steam juicer, we have already got 3 quarts of grape juice. Our grapes are just about done juicing, so I'm going to drain whatever's left. I'm guessing about 2 quarts, and then we're going to empty it out and fill it back up. And I'm going to show you how the steam juicer works, and then we're going to go from there. All right, so we're going to start draining some juice. This tube comes from the center piece where the juice drops from the grapes that are on the top. You open this little spigot that is closed off, and the very, very hot juice just comes right out. Got to make sure you're using an oven mitt or an oven glove or something of the sort, because the mason jar gets very hot very quickly and it will burn you. All right, and we're just going to get to appropriate headspace. And then go ahead and set that to the side. And we're going to drain another. These grapes come from a local vineyard. Our friend Mr. Dale takes very good care of his vines. And he contacted my husband yesterday. Okay, so that looks like that's it. So we'll finish this quart off with the next round of juice. So here is the full quart that we just drained. I'm going to go ahead and use my canning lid and ring and just turn that on finger tight. I'm not going to water bath can these. These are actually what is called open kettle. The liquid is hot enough that as long as it just sits, it's going to warm the seal on the lid. When the juice cools, it's going to create that vacuum and it's going to seal itself without having to be water bath canned. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how the canner is set up, or the steam juicer, I should say. Here in the top part is the basket with the grapes, and this was overflowing with grapes, and you can see they are white because all of that yummy juice has come out. This second portion is where the juice collects, and the underneath is where the boiling water creates the steam to get the juice from the grapes. So I'm going to let this cool down for just a minute. I'm going to dump these out to the chickens. I'm going to add fresh boiling water, and we're going to start the process again, and I'll show you how it looks when it's fresh. All right, friends, so we're back with the fresh setup. We have fresh water just about to a simmer. You see all the steam coming off. This is the second portion of our steam canner, or steam juicer rather. You can see through this funnel is where the steam comes up. And that is also where the juice collects, is around this funnel area. And you do kind of have to watch it because juice will go in the funnel and go down to the water. So, and then you place your basket on top. And we're going to start loading it with our grapes here. These are Somerset grapes, organically grown from a local vineyard. Our friend that owns the vineyard called my husband and said the bees were really getting to a couple of his rows of grapes, and would we like to come harvest what we could? So after working a 10-hour day yesterday, my husband picked up some of our children and went right over there and harvested grapes for about 2 hours. We got about 5 buckets worth, and that's going to be some lovely juice for the winter for our family. So it's kind of overloaded, but it will cook down fairly quickly. Just going to place the lid on there. As this water continues to boil, the steam comes up through here and the grapes pop from the heat of the steam. The juice comes through the holes of the basket and collects here, and then we use our hose to drain into mason jars. And now we just wait until we're ready to start draining juice, and then we're going to drain it off and refill it again until we're out of grapes. So this is what we have left of our grapes. Out of 5 buckets, we're down to our last 2. And so far, this is our waste pile of all the smushy grapes that the bees had gotten to already. So this is the amount of juice we have from doing one batch in the steam juicer, just about 5 quarts. This one is a little bit shy, so I'm going to top it off here in a minute once I have some fresh juice. With the 2 buckets left and the steamer filled, I'm imagining we'll have about 12 quarts of juice from these 5 buckets, but that is to be determined after it's all done. All right, friends, well, we're just going to continue on with our process here. I'm glad I got to show you how we can some of our grape juice. Thanks for stopping by Utterly Awesome Acres in the kitchen today. We'll see you next time. I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe.